Welcome back to the Forum in Inglewood with the Lakers leading the Bulls 49-48, and the crowd attempting to urge the Lakers on. It's Chicago ball as we get underway in the first half. The Lakers 20 for 40, 50% from the field. Chicago 45% on 17 for 38. Elden Campbell off the bench leading the Lakers. Scottie Pippen recapturing the lead for Chicago. Campbell with 13 points on 6 of 8 from the field. Terry Teagle in the starting lineup replacing the injured Byron Scott. Hit 4 out of 5 for 9 points. Magic Johnson with 6 points along with 10 assists. Michael Jordan with 12. Scottie Pippen with 13 against Chicago, getting balanced scoring. Here's A.C. Green. Rebounded by Magic Johnson. And he's fouled.
Michael Jordan, from the time Magic started to bring the ball up the floor, put pressure on him. Once he gave it up, he did not let Magic get it back again to do anything at the offensive end.
You see the stats on Campbell, the rookie out of Clemson. Michael Jordan 5 for 11 for his 12 points. Magic is 5 for 5 from the line. Lakers and Bulls tied at 50. And now the Lakers by 1. Marv Albert, Mike Fratello, Ahmad Rashad, and Steve Jones from the Forum in Inglewood. Here's Cartwright. Bill Cartwright with 6 points. Got off to a slow start. Missed his first 5 field goal attempts, but he's come on. Chicago with a 1-point lead. Jordan with the steal. Pippen moving on Green. Scottie Pippen has 15, and the Bulls take a 54-51 lead.
Michael Jordan knows that Magic Johnson likes to throw that hook pass over the head. He always has his hands ready to go up and try to get a piece of those. He's probably deflected a half dozen in this series.
Teagle with a wild shot. And as you have mentioned, a typical Terry Teagle shot. If you're coaching Terry Teagle, you live and die by the Teagle jumper. Paxson, yes. John Paxson has hit on 3 of 3. The Bulls open strong in this third quarter. They now lead by 5. Crowd wanted a foul on Jordan. Magic with the spin. The bucket. Chicago's lead is 3. Game 5 of the NBA Championship Series. Lakers hoping to extend to a Game 6 on Friday night. Bulls try to wrap it. Here's Green. So the Lakers move within 1.
A.C. Green just made a 4-point swing right there because Michael Jordan had a wide-open layup on a backdoor move, but A.C. got a piece of the ball with his hands on defense and converted at the offensive end.
Jordan had it knocked away by Perkins. A.C. Green from Magic. So the Lakers going to the run take a 1-point lead.
Again, the aggressive defense forcing some mistakes, getting some easy scores as a result.
Cartwright, yes, Bill Cartwright. The Bulls 58 and the Lakers 57. Cartwright has hit his last 4. Magic for 3, yes. Lakers by 2. Jordan to the reverse. So Michael able to answer. And Magic looking to push it down court. Here's Green, stripped by Jordan. Pippen with Perkins back.
They change ends so quickly. They go from the defense to the offense and make you pay the price.
The Bulls 62 and the Lakers 60. We're early third. A torrid start at both ends. Teagle. And Grant with the rebound. Pippen. Oh, Scottie Pippen has broken loose in this third quarter. He has cashed in for 8 of his 19 here in the third. The Bulls by 4. Timeout has been called.
Michael Jordan, who leads the team in steals and block shots, loves to come from behind the offensive player's head to get a piece. Leads the fast break, looks down the floor, sees his teammate wide open, and as Pippen goes up right there, Perkins hits him in the head. Michael Jordan turns to the official and says, make the call. He got hit in the head. Pippen grabs his head. We want a three-point play from that.
Chicago Bulls with 6 unanswered have taken a 64-60 lead with 7:27 remaining in the third. A moment ago, Magic Johnson hit that shot from downtown. LA 0 for 15 from three-point range prior to the three-pointer by Magic. They had not hit one since Game 2. Magic's last three-point field goal, Game 1. Teagle wide open. Perhaps too open.
The last 2 shots went in and came out. That one was a wide open look, and it was the worst miss.
Michael Jordan will go to the free throw line as Terry Teagle has committed his 4th.
Well, Jordan knows that if he can put the 4th on Teagle, that's one of the offensive threats out of the game. He goes right at it, takes it off the dribble. 4th foul on Teagle.
Tony Smith, the rookie from Marquette, will come on for Terry Teagle. Smith played 11 minutes in the first half and hit 3 for 3 from the field. 15 points for Jordan. So Teagle sits down 4 for 8 from the floor for 9 points. Michael Jordan seeking his 16th point. Magic Johnson 13 points, 11 assists, 6 rebounds. The Bulls have taken a 6-point lead. It is their biggest lead of the game. Evox, Perkins, and Green up front. Smith and Johnson in the backcourt. Sam Perkins to the foul line. Scottie Pippen raising his hand, and he is called for his first.
Bulls changing up their defensive tactics. Instead of playing behind Perkins, staying in front of him, all the time staying in front, forcing the lob pass, and then relying on the weak side help or rotation from away from the basketball to stop the score.
It has been another quiet evening for Sam Perkins. 1 for 15 in game number 4 on Sunday. He's 1 for 4 thus far tonight. And 3 out of 3 from the line.
But one of the differences between Perkins and the post-up people for the Bulls, he kind of meanders across the lane, allows Chicago to put a body on him and ride him out of his good position, whereas the Bulls flash and get there quickly.
Jordan, yes. 18 for Jordan. The Bulls by 6. Phil Jackson contending that Tony Smith stepped out of bounds off that dribble move. Magic off the double team, lost it. And here comes Pippen. The reverse slam by Pippen, who has destroyed the Lakers here in the third quarter.
There's that scrambling Bulls defense making things happen from the weak side or blind side where Magic can't see. When they turn him, Pippen's coming. The result, another easy 2 points.
Scottie Pippen with 10 of his 21 here in the third. The Bulls in the midst of a 12-2 run. Perkins from downtown. 70-65, Chicago. You can see the Bulls on fire. 10 of 11 from the field. Pippen and Perkins on the rebound. This has been a pattern for Chicago right throughout the playoffs. Magic, that's a three-pointer. And the Lakers within two as they've gone to the long-range bomb, looking to counter the hot Chicago shooting. Each game of this series, Chicago has had one or two stretches where they have been on fire. They are in the midst of it here. Paxson makes it 4 out of 4.
And again, just when the Lakers get it going, just when the crowd gets into it, they answer.
Magic again trying for the three. 4-point Chicago lead. Crowd looking for the travel. Here's Jordan for Grant. And the foul committed by Divac. That is his second.
Well, the Lakers knew they were in trouble when it was Michael Jordan on the sideline being played by Vlade Divac. Immediately, the Lakers sent another guy over to double team and help out. As Magic comes, Michael decides, I want to get away from him, go down to the baseline where I feel real comfortable, always looking for his open teammates in the middle of the lane.
Horace Grant, 2 for 4 from the foul line. Four minutes, 24 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Did you know that Horace and Harvey Grant are, with Tom and Dick Van Arsdale, the only twins ever to have played in the NBA? That's my fact for the night.
Yes, I knew that.
Just checking. You know, I thought we were attacked by a crazed fan. It will be. Laker ball. You know, I thought we were attacked by a crazed fan at halftime, and by golly, I think we were.
We were attacked by a craze, you're right.
Chicago by 5 as we come up on 4 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Divac, he went to the crossover dribble. Perkins. Chicago looking for the clean block, but a foul called.
Let's go back a moment ago and take a look whether or not there was a deflection on that pass by Vlade Divac as he looks cross-court. The ball sailing over everyone's head. No one touched the basketball. A gift for the Lakers.
Bill Cartwright was called for the foul. That's 4 on Cartwright. Sam Perkins, 4 for 4 from the foul line. 82% from the line over the regular season.
And only 68% in this series going into tonight's game.
The Bulls 73, the Lakers 69. It is all on the line for the Lakers. The Bulls win, it is all over. If the Lakers can win, it goes back to Chicago for a Game 6 on Friday night. Smith nearly picked it off. Jordan with the shot clock rolling down. Magic fires for Smith. Good recovery. It counts. Tony Smith with the field goal and the foul called on Pippen.
Michael Jordan hasn't taken many bad shots in this series, but this one, with a couple defenders hanging on him, leads to the easy score and potential three-point play.
Magic Johnson reacting to the good effort by Tony Smith. The Bulls call for time. They lead by 2.
Miller Genuine Draft presents #1 draft choices.
Tonight's Miller #1 draft pick is Michael Jordan of the Chicago Bulls. The one-time North Carolina Tar Heel was the third player selected in the 1984 college draft behind Hakeem Olajuwon and Sam Bowie. As a freshman, Michael led the Tar Heels to the national championship over Georgetown by hitting the winning shot. And as a Chicago Bull, Jordan was Rookie of the Year in 1985, and since then he's been the most valuable player 2 times. He's won 5 straight scoring titles. A reminder, at the end of tonight's telecast, we'll select the Miller Genuine Draft Player of the game. 3:35 remaining in the third quarter. The Bulls lead the Lakers 73-71, and Tony Smith will go to the foul line, hoping to complete a 3-point play. That lead pass for Magic Johnson accounted for his 13th assist. Tony Smith has done the job off the bench. 9 points for Smith. The Bulls now lead it by 1. Jordan and Paxson in the backcourt. Will Perdue has replaced Bill Cartwright. He is up front, along with Grant and Pippen. Good double team. Campbell over to help. Here is Pippen. Scottie Pippen has 23, and the Bulls lead 75-72.
Michael Jordan always seems to get that good look at the floor to find the open player, whether it's in the lane or entirely on the other side of the floor.
Traveling violation on Smith.
If you double team Jordan, it's got to be tight. You have to come big. You can't let him look across the floor, sideline to sideline.
Scottie Pippen, 23 points, 5 steals, 6 rebounds. He's led the Chicago Surge here in the third. Paxson lost the grip. Lakers look to break. And a traveling violation called on Magic Johnson.
When it's going bad, the most unlikely things happen. Magic with a wide open fast break situation. The ball just doesn't come up. As a result, the carry, turnover. Magic looking at those hands saying, don't fail me now.
Bulls back in possession, leading by 3. And a reach-in foul on Smith. It's a non-shooting foul for Smith, his second. Pippen. Magic checking the floor for a fast break opportunity. And A.C. Green making the good catch to put it down. Back come the Bulls. And it will be Laker ball.
Bulls trying to score right back at the Lakers after Magic measured this one up and laid it right on the money for AC.
Bulls by 1. Chicago with its 14th turnover. Lakers have 16. Evots had it knocked away. Trying to get a little too fine with that pass attempt to Green.
But the Lakers had all the spots filled. It was just a matter of finding the open guy and delivering. He held just a little bit too long.
Eldon Campbell. Looked like he changed his mind on the way up. Pippen on the acceleration. Stopped by Campbell. It will be Laker ball.
And that's all you ask of players. If you know you take a bad shot or if you know you make a mistake, don't hang your head. Just go get it back for us at the other end. Exactly what Campbell did with the block shot.
Campbell, an excellent shot blocker. Led the ACC in block shots last season. Lakers cough it up. 1:27 remaining. In the third, the Bulls 75 and the Lakers 74. High number of turnovers for both clubs, in particular by the Bulls, who rarely are called for turnovers. And the foul called on the Lakers. That is their third team foul. It's on Campbell.
When Michael goes baseline, the rest of the Lakers must come to help out because he either can finish by going underneath the rim or he has the great ability to pull it back, reverse dribble, and take it in the middle. Right there you can see he has collapsed the Laker defense where all 5 gold shirts are surrounding Jordan.
The stat line on Michael Jordan, 7 for 14 from the field. Now 4 out of 5 from the foul line. Here's B.J. Armstrong replacing John Paxson. So the Bulls lead at 76-74. Lonnie Divac helping out. Smith. Yes. Tony Smith, 5 for 5 from the field, and the game is tied at 76.
And there's that weak side attack as Jordan takes the lob off the back pick play and slams it down. But going back to the Lakers, there's that weak side attack which has been missing. Get the ball out of the post and reverse it.
The Bulls 78 and the Lakers 76. Time winding down in the third. Divac's putting the move on Purdue. Campbell. Career high 15 for Eldon Campbell, and the game is tied at 78. Pippen played by Green. 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Here's Jordan. Oh, what a move by Michael Jordan. Going to the left hand and able to squeeze through to give the Bulls a 2-point lead. Down to 10 seconds remaining in the quarter. Magic.
Right there.
Dumps it off. And Campbell ties it at 80. Final seconds. Pippen gets it off. Looking to draw the foul. No call. After 3. At the 4. The Bulls and the Lakers are tied at 80. Scottie Pippen with the lead for Michael Jordan. The Lakers able to come right back. Gorgeous move by Jordan with the left hand. We'll be back after these messages and a word from your local station. Tied at 80 as we head to the fourth.
Michael Jordan, who's so good with the basketball that you want to keep it out of his hands. Tony Smith anticipates, guesses that Jordan's coming to the ball. Instead, Jordan goes backdoor, catches the lob pass for the score. Deny, nope, change direction, move without it, finish the play.
Both clubs shot exceptionally well in the third quarter. They're both 31 for 59 overall for the game at 53% shooting. Smith whipping it. Green stepped out. And it will be Chicago ball. The Bulls 14 for 21 from the floor in the third for 67%. And the Lakers 11 for 19 shooting in the third.
When the Lakers are trying to play pick and roll with Magic, you have to screen people. They've got to be solid screens. You can't miss the defender.
B.J. Armstrong. And again, the Bulls get to the loose ball. Horace Grant from Scottie Pippen. Chicago leads by 2.
The hustle, the athleticism get you to the loose balls first.
Oh, Purdue stepping out. And he was called for the foul. Good play initially by Will Purdue, but then he was hit with the reach-in.
A moment ago, Smith firing underneath to AC. AC just not able to control.
Here's Magic. And Purdue picks it up as Eldon Campbell hit the deck. He'll go to the foul line. Eldon Campbell grew up down the street from the Forum in Inglewood. He says that his look scared off scouts, mistaking his stoic manner for lack of intensity, and that's why he lasted as long as he did late in the first round.
I think there were a few more questions than just his stoic expression. It was whether or not he was going to show up every night during the 82-game regular season. It's a long season in the NBA. There were many nights in college that he was missing from his collegiate team.
Well, the expression gave off the feeling that he did not care at times, and he has played well in his first NBA season, has not received the playing time of the finals extensively until this evening. Here's Pippen, changed his mind. Grant had it knocked away by Campbell. Scottie Pippen with 25 points, 12 of the 25 coming in the third quarter. The Bulls 84 and the Lakers 82. Lonnie Divac. And it will be Los Angeles ball. Last touch by Chicago. Chicago Bulls looking to make it a clean sweep here in L.A. Lakers have lost 4 straight games at home in the finals. They had dropped 2 straight to Detroit back in '89. A.C. Green has tied it at 84. So the 2 straight losses to Detroit, and they've lost 2 in a row to the Bulls coming into tonight. 2 minutes gone by in the fourth. Marv Albert, Mike Fratello, Ahmad Rashad, Steve Jones, Michael Jordan. Yes, he has 25. Chicago by 2. Once again, the Lakers looking to run.
Off the out-of-bounds play, most people just content to get it in, but not Magic. Always looking for his teammates under the basket. Simple inbounds pass turns into a great look and score.
Pippen was called for that foul, and a timeout has been taken. Welcome back to the Forum in Inglewood, California. 9:51 remaining in the fourth quarter, and the Bulls lead the Lakers 86-84. The rookies, Eldon Campbell and Tony Smith. My apologies to Tony Campbell of the Minnesota T-Wolves, Mike. Eldon Campbell and Tony Smith have done the job off the bench. Eldon 8 for 11 from the field, and Tony Smith 5 for 5. Laker ball. They are down by 2. Here's Perkins. The game is tied at 86.
And Will Perdue that time gave Perkins a little too much space to turn and see the basket instead of having that body up against him tight.
Michael Jordan with the open shot. And the loose ball foul called on Will Perdue. So he's picked up a quick 3. Came on for Bill Cartwright after Cartwright collected his 4th. Now Scott Williams will check in, replacing Will Perdue. The Chicago Bulls looking to win their first ever NBA championship. For the Lakers, it is their 9th appearance in the finals over the last 12 years. A remarkable record. Scott Williams called for the foul. And the Bulls piling the fouls up here. In the fourth quarter, they are already over the limit.
Scott Williams hasn't earned enough stars or badges yet to be able to come in and double forearm a Sam Perkins in the low post. Bill Cartwright, perhaps it's okay. Scott Williams, no, not yet.
Perkins 5 for 6 from the free throw line. 13 points for Sam Perkins. Lakers lead by 1. Biggest lead of the game. A margin of 8. Bulls led 70-62. Earlier, Lakers led by as many as 5. They now lead by 2. Armstrong and Jordan in the backcourt. Pippen, Williams, and Grant up front. Traveling violation.
So many small things add up in a championship series. If you go back to Game 3, the overtime loss for the Lakers, they shoot only 64% from the foul line, miss 9 free throws, and lose in overtime. They're shooting over 85% today. They were an 80% free throw shooting team for the regular season. This could be a 2-2 series very easily.
And the call against Perkins is steps. A host of turnovers committed at both ends. Lakers with 19, the Bulls with 15.
Perkins just changing feet as he tries to make his offensive move, the travel.
And the foul called on Smith. A stutter step move by Michael Jordan to set it up. Tony Smith called for his 3rd foul.
And that's where Michael Jordan is the toughest to play, at the top of the circle with the basketball, because now he has both directions to go in, and he can pull the defense from each wing and find an open teammate. Tough to guard him one-on-one there.
That was only the first team foul for the Lakers. AC Green with the rebound. Magic backing Jordan. Perkins for 3. Rebound, Magic. And he keeps it alive. Here's Magic. Rejected. And Armstrong's pass picked off. Smith's pass picked off by Armstrong. 2-on-1. Pippen. Fouled by Perkins.
A tremendous series of defensive plays by both teams. They're going to award the ball out of bounds. The interpretation on that, there are 2 degrees of flagrant foul. The A degree means that you're really not playing the basketball and trying to stop the shot, that you're playing the person. That means you shoot the free throws and get it out on the side. The second level of flagrant foul, the B interpretation, could mean an ejection if you're trying to hurt someone.
So it is flagrant foul A that is indicated. Pippen gets the 2, and then Chicago receives possession.
And Mike Dunleavy, right there, talking to Jake O'Donnell, saying, you know, in his opinion, he was trying to block the shot, not just playing the player's body. Mike Mathis, who made the call, the same official who made the call in Game 3, which the Lakers feel, rather it was Game 2, where the Lakers felt that it turned it around.
Lakers and Bulls tied at 88. 7:40 remaining in the 4th. Now Campbell on Jordan. Went to the fadeaway. What a move by Michael Jordan. He has 27. So a 4-point play for Chicago to take a 2-point lead. And a foul. All shooting fouls right here. The Bulls are over the limit. Scott Williams collecting his 2nd.
Michael Jordan can sense that the crowd is in it, that the Lakers are in it. He's going to take it into his own hands. He starts actually in the middle of the lane and finishes up 4 feet outside the lane line on that shot.
Tony Smith missing on his first. He was only 40 for 57 from the line during the season. 70% foul shooter. The Bulls 90 and the Lakers 89. Grant picking off Smith, allowing the jumper by Jordan. Rebounded by Magic. A lead for Green. AC Green beating Scottie Pippen, providing the Lakers with a 1-point lead.
It's just knowing the guy that you're passing the ball to, what his ability is to catch it, and how high he can get up.
13 for Green. Jordan. He was stopped by Campbell. Excellent play by Eldon Campbell. It will be Laker ball. Timeout has been called by Chicago. the Forum is rocking. The Lakers lead the Bulls 91-90. Let's go over to Steve Jones.
Remember, 4:46 to go in the first game back here at the Forum. They played that song, We Love L.A. That song, since I have been coming to the Forum, has been the kiss of death for the Los Angeles Lakers. They got a 1-point advantage right now, and they hope that that song does not show up tonight. Back to you, Marv.
An ominous note from Steve. With 6:47 remaining in the fourth quarter. Magic Johnson working against Michael Jordan. Magic with 16 points, 18 assists. Campbell! Now, did that go in from Magic, or was it Campbell?
Phil Jackson complaining to the official that the ball actually was going in the cylinder and Campbell reached up and touched it. It should be waved off in his opinion. Keep an eye now. If the ball is in the cylinder when Campbell touches it, no basket. Again, a look from a different angle. The ball, the cylinder, and when Campbell touches it from that angle, it almost looks like he does guide it into the basket. Does he touch before it gets to the cylinder? I say good basket.
Now the officials discussing it, they do not have the luxury of the replay from our angle here at midcourt. At first it appeared that Magic did shoot it and drilled it home with Campbell guiding it in. Then you look at the replay, I agree with your opinion.
Remember, if Campbell touches the ball before it gets in that cylinder, then it's a good basket. As Elvin goes up, the ball's outside the cylinder. There's the touch, and then he guides it in.
And the indication that the basket does count. Such a tough call because they are checking the memory bank. So the basket counts, and the foul called on Livingston. Elvin Campbell to the line. He's 3 for 3 from the line. Lakers 93, the Bulls 90. 6.5 remaining in the fourth quarter. Paxson and Jordan now in the backcourt. Pippen, Cartwright, and Livingston up front.
Trying to get Jordan in the isolation on the left side of the floor. The other four Bulls on the right side.
Pippen with the open shot for three. Scottie Pippen has tied it. 30 points for Scottie Pippen. He had 12 in the third to lead the Bulls. Magic's pass deflected and picked off by Livingston.
Those are the great hands of the Bulls, always up anticipating Magic's over-the-head hook pass.
Green over to help. Shot clock at 6. Cartwright. Oh, what a play by Pippen to keep it alive.
And Perkins just jumped a little too soon. He mistimed his jump. He was on the way down while Pippen was on the way up.
Shot clock at 10. Game tied at 93. Paxson with the open shot. And back come the Lakers. Magic fires off the dribble to Smith. Jordan batting it away. Jordan tied up by Campbell. Jordan claiming that he was calling for a timeout. And he got the call.
Jake O'Donnell at first not able to really understand what Jordan was doing down there. When Jordan jumped up and said, that was a timeout I was calling, Jake said, you're right, you had the possession, and I'll recognize that before the jump ball took place. The scramble for the ball, right there, possession, timeout. Good call.
The Bulls and the Lakers each have 3 full timeouts. They each have a 20. The Bulls have been over the foul limit since early this fourth quarter. Lakers have 2 fouls to give. 5:08 remaining in the fourth. It is game 5 of the best of 7 NBA Championship Series. Lakers trailing 3 games to 1. Hoping to bring this series back to Chicago for a game 6 on Friday night. Magic and Michael have gone the distance. Neither has sat down. Pippen, who has had a sensational game, leading the way with 30 points. Shot clock out of 2. Pippen has to force it. Bulls and Lakers tied at 93. The rookie Tony Smith out of Marquette, the rookie Eldon Campbell out of Clemson have come up big here this evening. Smith off a double team. Perkins, shot clock at 2. Smith has to fire. Jordan on the rebound.
A poor job of screening out in front as Magic tried to come off the pick and roll. As a result, the defense was able to stay at home.
Foul called on Smith.
Keep a look at the top of the circle. This is supposed to be a pick and roll. You've got to screen Michael Jordan. You can't miss him. We call that screening air. As a result, Jordan never gets off of Magic.
Foul on Smith, his 4th. Lonnie Divac returning. Eldon Campbell sitting down with 21 points. Cartwright stopped by Divac. Paxson shooting. John Paxson gives the Bulls a 95-93 lead. Paxson is 5 for 7. He has 12 points. Open shot for Perkins. Cartwright on the rebound.
Can't ask for much better look. 16-footer in the foul line area, wide open, no one playing you.
Paxson open again. John Paxson continues to provide the crushing shots. The Bulls 97, the Lakers 93, and the Lakers will talk it over. Timeout taken with 3:24 remaining in the 4th. John Paxson has drilled 2 more clutch jump shots, providing the Bulls with a 97-93 lead. John, in his 8th year out of Notre Dame, spent 2 seasons with San Antonio. This is 6th year with Chicago. His older brother Jim, a standout player over 11 years with Portland and Boston. Their dad played in the NBA in the late 50s. He shot just under 55% during the regular season, and he's at 62+ for the final series.
Yeah, and 44% from the three-point line, and only 41 as Sam Perkins misses on a three-point attempt. Only 41 free throws taken this year.
And here's Paxson. 6 consecutive for John Paxson. And the Bulls lead 99-93, just under 3 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter.
The point I'm trying to make, only 41 free throws, is that this guy doesn't shoot a high percentage because he's a driver slasher. He's a pull-up jump shooter.
Perkins. So Perkins to the driving hook. And the Bulls now lead 99-95. Defense from this foreign crowd. Jordan with the crossover and the bucket.
He goes wherever he wants to on the basketball floor. That's how good he is.
29 for Michael Jordan. The Bulls lead by 6 as they gun for their first ever NBA championship. And the foul call on the Bulls. It's on Paxson.
One of the few layup opportunities for Paxson is the fast break situation. When he gets out in front, they're going to give it to him. Jordan against the double team, the triple team, the rotating defense, the pump fake, the rotations, still finds a way to score.
Sam Perkins 7 for 8 from the free throw line. This a game that has been close throughout at one stretch. Chicago had an 8-point lead. The Bulls led by as many as 5, and the Bulls have a 5-point advantage. We're coming up on 2 minutes remaining in the 4th. Paxson open again. He has been unconscious. 18 for Paxson. He's hit 8 of 11 from the field. 7-point lead for Chicago. Perkins. It's been all Sam Perkins offensively. Cartwright called for his 5th.
The Bulls execute their offense so well. A little scissor cut cross off the post. 2 defenders for the Lakers go to Jordan. Paxson wide open. The rest of the bench loves it. They execute their half-court offense as well as anyone in the league.
Perkins 8 for 10 from the foul line. Lakers have hit 21 of 27 from the free throw line. Bulls lead 103-97. Since the 2-3-2 format was instituted, the team with the 4 home games has won 9 out of 10 times. The exception, the Lakers over Boston in '85, but the Bulls, after losing the home court advantage, losing to the Lakers in Game 1, come back, tie the series, and they are trying to make it 3 out of 3 here in Los Angeles. Holding foul, says Jake O'Donnell. It went in, but will not count. The 4th team foul committed by the Lakers. So it is a non-shooting affair. Jordan being played by Smith. And that's a traveling violation. Michael Jordan has been called for steps a couple of times this evening. It'll be Laker ball, but first a timeout taken with 1:25 remaining in the 4th quarter. The Bulls 103, the Lakers 98. We'll be back in a moment. It has been a magnificent game for Magic Johnson. 16 points, 20 assists, 11 rebounds for a triple-double. And the Lakers have gotten excellent play off the bench from rookies Eldon Campbell and Tony Smith in the absence of the injured James Worthy and Byron Scott. But the Bulls of Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and John Paxson have taken over here in the 4th quarter. Paxson scoring 8 of Chicago's last 10 points. Scottie Pippen with another superb performance, putting to rest the stigma of the well-publicized migraine headache of a year ago. Here's Perkins. Yes! And it counts! With a minute 13 remaining in the 4th quarter, the Bulls lead by 3, and Perkins will go to the line. The foul called on Paxson.
Last thing you want to do is foul the shooter in this situation and give him an opportunity to make a 3-pointer a different way.
Perkins 10 for 12 from the line. He has 21 points. He has been the focal point of the Laker offense down the stretch. It is a 2-point lead for Chicago. The Bulls looking for their first ever NBA championship. The Lakers desperately trying to bring it back to Chicago for a Game 6. Paxson, yes! John Paxson again. And the Bulls lead 105-101. Lakers, incidentally, have 1 and a 20 in the timeout category. 1 full and a 20. Lakers have 3 full and a 20. Perkins drawing the double team. Magic also gets double coverage. Perkins for 3. And Pippen rebounds. Timeout called. Jake O'Donnell indicating that Chicago successfully called for the timeout.
Yeah, at this point now, the Lakers have to extend their defense, go after the basketball with some type of trap rotation, try to force the turnover, and then obviously you can't let them run the clock down, so you need to take a foul, and you don't want them to run most of those 22 seconds off. If you're going to foul, do it sooner than later so you get the ball back.
The rap against the Chicago Bulls coming into the playoffs. The large question mark involved, could the supporting cast step up? Could they properly complement the combination of Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen? Well, the answer, a resounding yes. They have received big numbers from the likes of John Paxson and Horace Grant. Bill Cartwright has done it. The bench has come through.
If you're going to foul somebody, you would like the ball to go into Cartwright's hands, who only shot 69% for the regular season. Grant only 71, and Pippen 70.
The next Laker foul puts them over the limit, which means the Bulls go to the line. Lakers have been over the limit throughout this fourth quarter. John Paxson for the series is 32 for 49 for 65% shooting in the NBA Championship Series. Green trying to foul Paxson, got the wraps on him, did not get the call, and now the whistle.
They got the ball into the hands of one of their best free throw shooters, 83, 84% shooter from the foul line. Paxson controlled it. The Lakers tried to take the foul immediately. He just dribbled away from it, used up some more time off the clock before eventually getting it over to Pippen where the foul took place.
And Pippen is a 70% free throw shooter. Not a bad choice from the Laker point of view. Tony Smith called for the foul. Scottie Pippen is 9 for 10 from the line, and Smith has fouled out. Terrific performance by the rookie from Marquette. 5 out of 6 for 12 points. The Chicago Bulls went 61-21 during the regular season. Best record in the history of the franchise. Only the 9th team in NBA history to win 60 games in a season. They have swept through the playoffs, beat the Knicks 3 in a row, won the first game by 41 points, knocked off the Sixers in 5, defeated Detroit in a 4-game sweep. This their first ever trip to the finals in their 25-year history. And they are now 24 and 7/10 seconds away from a championship. They lead by 6. Divac from three-point land. Michael Jordan gets to it. As we come up on 10 seconds remaining, he's fouled by Green. And the Bulls beginning to celebrate. 11 and 4/10 seconds remaining. The Chicago Bulls on the verge of taking 3 out of 3 from the Lakers in Los Angeles. Tonight's Miller Genuine Draft Player of the game, the man with the hot hand down the stretch, John Paxson, who ripped this game open. And on behalf of John, NBC and Miller Genuine Draft will donate $1,000 to the Thurgood Marshall Scholarship Fund. Michael Jordan with 30 points. The Bulls lead by 7. Final seconds, Magic's three-point attempt blocked. Pippen comes away with it. And the Chicago Bulls have won their first ever NBA championship.